territoire du Nord-Ouest et l'équipe de Terre-Neuve-Labrador. Pour cette partie, l'équipe territoire du Nord-Ouest a été désignée comme équipe hôte. Avant de poursuivre, nous tenons à remercier les Premières Nations faisant partie du traité numéro 6, les et du traité numéro 7, avec l'Édouard et l'Estonie, car nous sommes réunis aujourd'hui sur leurs terres ancestrales et traditionnelles. Cette région est également un lieu de rassemblement traditionnel des Métis, et c'est un privilège de pouvoir nous réunir dans le cadre de cette événement.
Yeah, so that's your tool for today's game.
For your comfort and as a courtesy for those around you, please refrain from leaving or returning to your seat until there's a stoppage of play. We also like to welcome families with young hockey fans to the game. And with that in mind, please refrain from using any coarse language. When we hop off all
Welcome back, everybody, to some more coverage here of the women's hockey action here at the 2019 Canada Games. I'm Mike DiStefano. I'll be your play-by-play commentator. Zach DeWeerd's going to be your color commentator. What's going on, Zach?
Yeah, it's going well. I'm excited for another exciting day of women's hockey. We had a good day yesterday. Newfoundland certainly did after their convincing win over, it was Yukon, I believe. Mike, you got the chance to call that game, and 15-1 in that one.
Yeah, it was a 15-1 shellac in 9 different goal scorers. Now one outshot Yukon 84-9. So we'll see if that was just an anomaly or if they are one of the powerhouses here at this tournament. Obviously, this one between Newfoundland and Labrador coming up against the Northwest Territories, who lost last night 4-0 to PEI. So Northwest Territories still looking for their first goal scorer here of the tournament. Puck down low. Smith loses it. Picking it up here is Webster. Webster unable to clear it. With it now in the corner is Weist. Weist ends up losing it there, and coming up with the puck now is Hart. Hart over to Wenham. Wenham trying to get it up and ends up losing the handle of the puck. Childs tips it in. They'll give chase to it. Icing is waved off. Dooley tries to send the puck in deep, kind of gets stopped up there, didn't get too deep, but Dooley able to keep it in, able to get the puck over now. Elliott skates back for it. Puck gets out to about center ice. And able to scoop up the loose puck here is Newhook. Pierway with it. Cross ice pass to her defensive partner, Elliott. Elliott tries to get it up to Childs and wasn't able to get a piece of it, so that's going to go down the ice for an icing call.
In this salvage play, I want to quickly give the viewers a taste of who's going to be the starting goalies for this game. And number 1 for the Northwest Territories, Jamie Clough, is the only registered goalie. We see number 29 on the bench for Northwest Territories. No number, or no name, I should say, as she was a late registration, maybe an emergency backup, as only one goalie for Northwest Territories.
So the way that it works here is they only were able to bring one goaltender, Jamie Clough, so then the Hockey Canada provided them with a backup goaltender, and that's who we have sitting on the bench right now. Kind of like in the NHL when they have their emergency recall and they call up some former college player who's now a science professor or whatnot, an accountant.
As you saw with Scott Foster last year in the NHL.
Exactly. So who knows? Maybe we'll get to see her come in, and but right now it's going to be Jamie Clough in net, and a good opportunity there for New Brunswick to try and get their, or for Newfoundland to get their first goal, but that one goes up and over the net.
Rachel Dean will be in net for Newfoundland and Labrador, and Kayla Hurley got the win last night for Newfoundland, and now Rachel Dean will try and replicate that in this game and give Newfoundland a 2-0 record in the tournament. Northwest Territories trying to get win number 1.
Barrington tries to get the puck out. Unable to do so. It's kept in. Turnover in the slot. Shot taken on the backhand. That was a good chance there for Fleming. Barrington getting the puck back. Clark with it now. Clark plays it back around for Barrington. Back to Clark. And took a weird bounce off the front of the net. And Fleming with another shot, and that one goes wide of the net. So none of it. Very close to getting their first goal here in the tournament.
I think you mean Northwest Territories that time, Mike.
Yes.
But yeah, great save that time by Rachel Dean. Really had to be on her toes as that one really bounced in front of her, and she was not expecting it. But another good save that time by Rachel Dean. Got the nerves out of her in this one, as this is her first game here at the Canada Winter Games in Red Deer, Alberta.
Coming in over the blue line now is Clark. Sandwiching her man into the boards. Puck lost in the feet. Finally coming away with it now is McDonald. McDonald able to get it up to Catcher. Here comes Catcher in over the blue line. Catcher coming in with some speed, takes a shot. That one goes wide and goes off the side of the net. Centered out in front. McDonald not able to get a stick on it. Shot from the point, and it took a weird awkward bounce, and a backhander sent towards the net, and that one rolls wide as well. Centered out in front once again, and McDonald not able to get a piece of it. A little bit of stick checking going on there from Lannon. I believe it's Lannon and Katie Hart giving each other a couple of whacks. Senior gives up the puck. Puck comes tipped down low. Elliott will give chase. Puck given away there now. Coming up with it is Leonard. Leonard gives it away as well. Jenge. Cross ice pass. And up comes Elliott. Elliott gets separated from the puck. Northwest Territories unable to clear it. Kept in there by Pirouet. And Northwest Territories not able to get it out once again. Trying to use the boards. Kept in at the point there by Bidgood. Weist in after the puck. Tried to clear it once again. Kept in by Elliott. Weist are picking up the puck now. And that one's going to go up over the glass. We'll get a stoppage and play. 14:32 remaining here. Still knotted up at Goose Eggs.
Yeah, Mike, that was our first stoppage in play, so a lot of flow in this game. Second stoppage.
There was that icing earlier.
There was an early call, but nonetheless, a very good flow to this game so far. Really not any high-quality scoring chances. A couple bounces going Northwest Territories' way on the Newfoundland goal that Rachel Dean had to do really well with to keep that out of the net, but Northwest Territories' Jamie Clough has not really been tested in this one, and Newfoundland certainly knows how to put the puck in the net. We'll see if they can do that in this one. Northwest Territories still looking for goal number 1 in this tournament.
And looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Our first penalty of the game. It's going to be a hooking call, and that one going against Brittany Pirouet from Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. So she'll go sit in the box for 2 or less, and going to the power play now. The Northwest Territories obviously wasn't able to convert on their power play opportunities they had yesterday, and they'll hope to try and get their first goal of the tourney here on this power play here. Unable to win the draw. Newhook won it back. Kept in at the line. Down low, tries to center it up out in front. Ends up coming all the way up to the point, though. Clark able to get it out. Newhook chasing in after it. Here comes Newhook shorthanded. Newhook and none able to get past the good stick there of Taylor Catcher. Sent back in by Dooley. Catcher goes back for it. 1:24 remaining here in the man advantage for Northwest Territories. Up to the captain, Webster. In comes Abby Webster in over the blue line. She's got someone going to the net. Webster decides to take it herself, tries a centering pass, unable to get a shot off, and here comes Labrador in over the blue line. Shot taken there by Snow and just missed it. The goaltender may have gotten a piece of it. Weiss puts it in down low. Weiss clearing it down the ice again, just trying to waste as much time as they can here as her team is still killing off the remaining 38 seconds of this penalty. McDonald falls down at the line. Newhook able to get the puck down in deep once again, killing off some valuable time. Going around to pick up the puck now is Bolger. Bolger tries to get it up to Earl. Kept in at the blue line. Sent in around the boards. Keeping it in there now is Vale. That shot gets steered into the corner. Centered out in front again and knocked away by Lannon. Fleming puts the puck in deep. Lannon going in after it, as is McDonald. McDonald centering pass all alone. Vale with a shot. Puck still loose out in front, and picking it up is Weiss and getting it away from danger. Over to Newhook. Back to 5-on-5 now.
Great opportunity that time for Northwest Territories, and the shot that they wanted to get, that was number 16 of Northwest Territories, Vale, who was able to let one rip in just wide of the goal. Northwest Territories having a pretty solid man advantage. A couple chances on that one. Newfoundland nearly got a short-handed one of Snow, making a run towards the goal. So a lot of chances coming early in this game between the two sides.
Newhook wins the draw. Clark around for Bidgood. Elliott has it now, rings it around the boards. Weiss able to pick it up on the other side. Tries to get it over to Newhook, and she ends up picking up the loose puck. She'll flip it in and go down for a change. Northwest Territories trying to get the puck out. And finally they're able to do it. It's Leonard. Almost gave it away in the neutral zone. Going back for it now. Give away by Snow. Snow centering pass in front. Oh, and a great stop there by Jamie Clough. Her first big save here of the game.
Jamie Clough, just 13 years old on that Northwest Territories team, and certainly the goalie market in Northwest Territories is not large, as she is the only person who is able to fill that gap for Northwest Territories. But a great stop that time by Jamie Clough, getting that pad on it and stopping a great chance there by Newfoundland.
We have a 6-year difference between some of the teammates here on this team. Jamie Clough, you mentioned, 13 years old. Dakota Earl just turning 19 back in February 10th. So it's quite a big, large age gap for some of these players. You think about a goaltender at just 13 years old having to go up against 19, 18, 17-year-olds. It's pretty remarkable that she's out here for Team Northwest Territories.
Absolutely, and that should be a little intimidating for Jamie Clough, but she is certainly up to the task today, as Newfoundland has had 3 shots, and 3 pretty solid shots in my opinion as well, and Jamie Clough has been up to the task in all 3 of those chances.
Barrington unable to get out. It's kept in by McDonald. Puck's in the corner. It comes loose. Picking it up now is Clark in behind her own goal. Clark tries to get it out. It's kept in at the point by Bolger. Bolger gives it away though, and here comes Cahill. Cahill has Smith going to the net, tries to feed it, and good job by the skate to get in the passing lane there of Emily Carroll.
The speed just not quite there for Northwest Territories. That's another 2-on-1 for Newfoundland, as it was just a single defender there that time for Northwest Territories getting back. So let's see if the Northwest Territories defense can quickly gain a little bit of speed and try and get that odd man rush outside for Newfoundland. But once again, that 2-on-1 could be a factor in this game, as that third already in less than 10 minutes of play.
Kept in by Fleming, gets it down low for Webster. Not able to do much with it though. Puck's taken away by Lanning, but then Lanning a giveaway in her own zone. Tried to center it out in front for Fleming, and looks like she may have been taken down by the defenseman Clark. No penalty called there though. Going back for it is Wenham. Sent all the way back up top. Here comes Fleming once again. She fires it, and took a weird bounce off the defender and just went past the goaltender. Still 0-0, 9:39 remaining here in the first period. Shots on goal, 3 for Newfoundland, 2 for the Northwest Territories. And we're going to get a body checking call here once Newfoundland touches it up, and she finally does. So she's going to go to the box, 2 for body checking, and it looks like it's going to be going against Clark.
So, Mike, there are a few differences in the women's hockey and the men's hockey that we saw last week. Of course, one of them is the lack of body checking. Of course, in men's, you are allowed to lay the body if you see fit, and not in a dangerous way, but nonetheless, you are allowed to do a little bit of contact. And also the age difference, so it is an under-18 tournament here in the women's hockey, under-16 for the men's, but certainly some underage people in this competition, to say the least, as you saw Jamie Clough, just 13 years of age.
Apologize. The penalty went against Kaylee Jenge, not Clark there. But regardless, Northwest Territories back on the power play once again. Puck fed down low. Picking it up behind the net there was Hart. Tries the centering pass, not able to do much with it. Dooley picks the puck up in front of her own goal, and she'll send it all the way down the ice. Bring the puck in over center. gets her pocket picked around the blue line, trying to break into the zone. And coming away with it now is the captain, Snow. Snow fakes a shot, takes one, tries to get her own rebound, unable to do so. Getting to it first there was Leonard.
Snow doing a really good job of getting into the zone on her own and really having that deceptive shot, not allowing the goaltender to really know where that shot is going. That time, Jamie Clough was able to get a pad on that, but look for Snow to continue using that shot and get some chances for Newfoundland on this shorthanded opportunity for them.
And Northwest Territories had a good chance to come in on a 2-on-1. Good defensive stop there by Landon to break up the break-in. And sent all the way back down the ice once again, killing off those valuable seconds here on the penalty kill. Just 25 seconds left, and on the scoreboard it says NT, and I keep wanting to say Nunavut, but it's their neighbors, the Northwest Territories. Pretty close to going 0 for 2 so far here on the man advantage.
Yeah, not really anything going right for Northwest Territories on this 2-minute power play. They had a little bit of something on their last one, a couple good chances, but really their zone entries have not been good. They have not been able to keep the puck in the Newfoundland zone, and that has really been the cause of why they are now 0 for 2 on the power play.
Picking up now is Elliott. Elliott bursting in through the neutral zone and into the Northwest Territories end. Shot taken on net. Elliott tries to take a shot, can't do it. McDonald doing a pretty good job tying her up so she couldn't get to the rebound either. Newhook gets the puck. Newhook tried to take a shot on goal. She kind of got hit a little bit as she tried to release that one. Didn't make it to the net. And the puck gets sent back down the ice. Going back forward is Barrington. Doesn't have enough for icing. Webster gets it back over to Earl. Earl takes a shot coming in over the blue line. Easy stop there made by Rachel Dean. Turning around is Earl. Oh, Dean making another big save. Not sure she really saw that. Just kind of kicked out the left pad last minute and was able to get enough of it.
Yeah, that was a great save by Rachel Dean as the spinning shot that time by number 10 on Northwest Territories. I want to say Rachel Webster was the one who got the final shot on that one, but great save by Dean and keeps us at a 0-0 game.
Cahill puts it down deep for John. Puck comes up to the point to Lannon. Lannon ends up giving it away. Fleming tries to get it up to Earl, and that one's going to come down the ice. Jenge getting to it first for Newfoundland. Puck sent down. That could have been an icing call. She wasn't. She was about a step behind center ice, but play will go on. John centering in front. Jen, she takes a shot, didn't make it to the net, blocked in front there. I believe that was Kia Vale who made the block. Kia Vale, one of the stars, I guess you would say, of yesterday's game against PEI. I spoke to our colleague Quentin Admonson, who called the game, and he said that she really stood out to him and seemed like one of the stronger players on this Northwest Territories team. McDonald with the puck now. She'll dump it down the ice and go off for a change. Getting to it first is Newfoundland, Clark. Getting it up to Weiss in over the blue line. Weiss has Bidgood going to the net. Weiss takes it for a little bit of a skate. Back up top. Barrington with a shot. That one gets blocked in front. Looks like that was Emma Wicks who got her skates in front of that. Clark takes a shot, rings it off the post. Rebound and cleared away from danger there. Weiss. And Bidgood tries the centering pass out in front. Starting to apply some pressure here now is Newfoundland looking to open the scoring here in this one. And Weiss unable to kick it from her skate to her stick. And here comes Northwest Territories. He'll just cross it over center and dump it in. Get some fresh legs out there. 4:09 remaining here in this game. No score as of yet. Newhook gets it over to Dooley. She breaks in over the blue line. Around the boards for Wenham. Getting to it first, though, was Webster. Back to Wenham. And around the net. Picking it up there is Vale. Here comes Webster. Webster trying to pick up some speed as she gets past Elliott. Webster trying to fight off Jenge here. Childs tries to get it over to Dooley, but unable to get to it. And Newfoundland's going to go off for a change, perhaps allowing Northwest Territories to have a decent little breakout, but ends up giving the puck away. Carroll gives it up once again to Jenge. Cahill able to get it into the Northwest zone. And here comes Bolger with a shot. Good stop made there by Dean.
Yeah, nobody around Bolger at that time. Maybe could have brought that in another step or two, but nonetheless gone for the slap shot just to the top of the circle, and another good positional save that time by Rachel Dean.
Clark with the puck. Ends up losing it. Vale with it now for Northwest Territories. She'll shoot it in. And looks like she'll wait for some teammates to come and join her. Stretch pass intended for John. Vale gets to it first. Doesn't do much with it though. Clark's able to get it deep back down into the Northwest Territory zone. Chasing in after it is Bidgood. Unable to sandwich it and stop it along the boards, but Snow does a pretty good job. On second thought, it ends up getting out actually. Puck up to Lannon. Lannon puts it around the boards. Getting to it first is Leonard. Leonard ends up getting the puck taken off her stick. Weist around for Lannon. Lannon puts it down low. Bidgood going in after it. Getting to it first, though, was Bolger. Around the boards intended for Leonard, and that one got picked off by Snow. Clark takes a shot from the point, blocked in front. And Clark unable to keep it in this time. Going back for it. Minute 18 remaining here in this one between Newfoundland and the Northwest Territories. Still scoreless here, almost approaching the final minute. Earl unable to get it out. Bidgood keeping it pretty deep. And now we're officially in the final minute of play here. Earl gets the puck knocked off her stick. And coming in is Newhook. Newhook makes a nice move. Newhook with a shot. Rebound sitting there, cleared away by Earl. Elliott able to keep it in at the blue line, though. Clough has made a number of really good saves, and like we said, just 13 years old.
Yeah, that was a great save by Jamie Clough. Newhook looking to make her way towards her left and quickly shot that to the backside of Clough, forcing her to make a great glove save. And although she didn't get all of it, she got enough of it and kept it out of the net.
Clark up to Dooley. Newhook able to get the puck back. Newhook with another shot, and right there to make the stop. Jamie Clough once again keeping her team in this one.
Yeah, Mike, if you had told me that Jamie Clough was just 13 years of old without allowing me to look at a roster sheet, I would have said you're lying, as Jamie Clough is certainly doing a great job of being positionally sound in the net and really no fear of whatever Newfoundland is throwing at her, as she's really reacting very well to every single shot, every single good shot that Newfoundland has had, and really playing much above her age so far in this tournament.
Barrington over for Elliott. Elliott takes a shot on net, deflected in front, doesn't end up making it to the net. And that's the dude here for period number one. No score after 20 minutes, so we head into the intermission, knotted up at Goose Eggs.
Yeah, pretty solid first period for Northwest Territories. Newfoundland may be coming into this game expecting a little more in period number one after that 15-1 game. And I think that maybe they underestimated the Northwest Territories team after coming off of a 4-0 game against Prince Edward Island, and then they won 15-1. But 0-0 after the first intermission, and hopefully we can get a little more scoring chances. Jamie Clough certainly has been on her game in this one. Rachel Dean has made a couple good saves as well in the Newfoundland net, so let's see if we can put one in period number two.
Yeah, it does seem to be a bit of a battle. The goaltenders, we'll see what period two has in store for us. Join us back in about 15 minutes here in Red Deer at the 2019 Canada Winter Games. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to this one between the Northwest Territories and Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm Mike DeStefano, your play-by-play commentator. Zach DeWeird doing the color for this one. And no score so far after 20 minutes of play. We're hoping that that picks up here in period number 2.
Yeah, it was a really good show for both of the goaltenders in this one. We got a lot of good saves by Rachel Dean in the burgundy jerseys, or maroon, I guess we can say, for Newfoundland. That she's made a couple of good saves in close by Northwest Territories, who are still looking for goal number 1 in this tournament, getting shut out 4-0 yesterday to Prince Edward Island. And on the Northwest Territories side, in the white jersey, Jamie Clough, the 13-year-old, has made a bunch of saves, 8 in total in this one, and a couple really good ones with her glove, as she has really shown that she is ready for this tournament and ready for all the players in this one and what they have to offer in this one, and really a good, sound defensive first period. But, Mike, I wouldn't mind seeing a goal or two.
Yes, I wouldn't either. And let's see if we get it here. Kind of a 2-on-1. Fletcher, she takes a shot, and that one goes wide. Not sure if she got all of it on that one. Ended up kind of rolling off her stick, I think. And coming the other way is Snow. Snow has Weiss going to the net. Snow takes a shot. Good stop there made by Clough. Weiss over to Newhook. Puck's loose out in front. And able to clear it out of the zone there. Clark, cross ice pass to Barrington. Newhook coming in over the blue line. Newhook. And that's going to be offsides here. We get our first whistle of the second period. Coming in to take the draw here, Katie Hart against Newhook. And Hart ends up winning it, and it comes all the way back into the Northwest Territory zone. Newhook able to keep it in at the line, though. Dooley loses handle of it. And Northwest Territories able to get it out. And here they come. Here comes Catcher. Catcher, nice pass, but unable to convert. Newhook on the back check breaks up that play. Here comes Lannon. In over the blue line. Lannon, she takes a shot, steered into the corner by the netminder. Loose puck picked up here by McDonald. Hart will dump it in and go off for a change. Coming out to play it here is Dean.
A lot of back and forth action already in a period at number 2. Both teams looking to get on the score sheet for the first time. We saw a 2-on-1 and a 3-on-1 for the Northwest Territories, and both times Newfoundland was storming back right to get numbers in front, and both times the netminder and the defenseman were up to the challenge.
Jenge tries to get over to Dooley and not able to handle the hot pass. Vale gets the puck over to Leonard. Lannon picking up the loose puck in her own zone. Gets it over to Dooley. Dooley able to get it up to Bidgood. They start the breakout. Weiss going hard to the net, but Bidgood took a little bit of a spill there, loses handle of the puck, and getting it now is Vale. In comes Vale over center ice, in over the blue line with control. Vale takes a weak shot, and that one doesn't hit the net. Fleming picks up to the loose puck, though. Pirway ends up getting it back for Newfoundland. Wicks loses it to Pirway, able to get the puck back. Around for Fleming. Fleming tries to center it out in front, but able to grab it and hang on to it. There's Dean.
Yeah, Northwest Territory is trying to apply a little bit of pressure, but not really getting any prime scoring opportunity. But it is positive that they were able to keep the puck in the Newfoundland zone and try and get one on Rachel Dean, who is able to freeze that puck, and she'll get the face-off towards her left. See if Northwest Territories can muster a little bit more offense in this one, only having 6 shots on target in period number 1.
Elliott able to get the puck up to Weiss. Bidgood. She dumps it in. Forced to make a save. There is the goaltender. Gives the puck up to Snow out in front. Nobody home. Cleared away from danger. Puck chipped down the ice. Chasing it after now is Webster. Webster getting to it first, though, is Elliott. Clark over to John. John unable to handle the pass. Able to get the puck back, though. Loses it momentarily. Cahill brings the puck deep into the zone. Puck's in the corner. Vale trying to get it out. McDonald on a second chance opportunity is able to get it out. And here comes on a breakaway. Here comes Catcher one-on-one with the goaltender and just misses. And she shook her head and gave her a dope right after it.
Yeah, she had a breakaway from the blue line as she was screaming for the pass. Did eventually get it, but yeah, looking to go high glove and just high and wide.
Northwest Territories still looking for their first goal here of the tournament. 5 periods so far without a goal for them, and that was just about as close as you can get. Puck sent down the ice, and I believe that's going to go for an icing call, and it will. So that'll bring the play right back into the Northwest zone with 15:42 remaining here in the second period. Still tied up at 0.
Northwest Territories certainly doing a good job keeping this high-powered Newfoundland offense off the scoreboard, and that's thanks to a large part by Jamie Clough. But they wouldn't mind getting goal number 1 in this tournament, as you almost saw that breakaway chance, and it'll come for the Northwest Territories after chances like that, and they do have speed as we see another breakout this time by the Territories.
McDonald in over the blue line. McDonald takes a shot. Blocker save there made by Dean. McDonald. And looks like we have an injured player that's laying in behind the net. And finally we're able to get a whistle here. And I think we're going to get a checking call. Might go against Jen once again. So that's going to be her second body checking penalty here of the game. So Northwest Territories going to the power play as the player gets up. Didn't quite see who it was. Can't see the numbers. But being helped off the ice by 2 of her teammates here. Hopefully she'll be okay. She'll probably go straight to the dressing room, I would imagine.
Yeah, certainly not a situation you want for either team, but it looks like she will be going just to the side of the bench, hoping that she can retain in this game. It looks like it was number 18, Taylor Catcher, who...
Same girl who had a good opportunity just moments ago. Tries to go in for another goal and just kind of got tangled up there with Jenge.
Northwest Territories 0 for 2 on the power play thus far. They've had a couple chances, but really not able to get a lot of passing going amongst themselves. See if they can get something going in their opportunity, their third opportunity of this game.
Well, maybe they can capitalize this time and try and get a goal for Catcher, who is now currently sitting on the bench being attended to by the trainer. But Newfoundland starting off the penalty kill, dumping the puck down the ice. Bolger with it now. Gets it up to Fleming. Fleming, cross ice pass, connects with Earl. Earl back to Webster. Webster takes a shot right into the breadbasket of Dean. She'll hang on for the whistle.
Yeah, Dean will take those all day long. She saw the whole way. Nobody's in front that time for Rachel Dean, and then the right spot. And she will take that and just hold on for a face-off towards her left.
Minute 35 left here in the power play. Shot on net, steered aside. Clark trying to get it out, kept in at the point by Vale. She takes a shot, blocked in front by Dooley. Picking up the loose puck now is Wenham. Clark ends up with possession in the corner. Not able to get it out though, kept in at the point once again by Vale. Tries to feed it down low for McDonald with a good shot, and another good stop made there by Dean.
Yeah, Dean again getting square to the puck, and a great chance that time by the Northwest Territories on the power play, getting something going. And Dean up to the challenge once again. Dean has done really well for her team so far in her club with a very solid save percentage and goals against average. And she considers Marc-Andre Fleury to be her role model and certainly a good goaltender to look up to.
Marc-Andre Fleury just got himself some help up front too. The Vegas Golden Knights picking up forward Mark Stone here at the trade deadline, and a goal! A power play marker. Finally, the Northwest Territories score their first of the tournament. A shot from the point. I think that got tipped in front, and it looks like that one will be accredited to Sarah Fleming. And the Northwest Territories jump out to a 1-0 lead.
And you can see the emotion by Northwest Territories getting goal number 1, and they are now leading Newfoundland. And a great shot from the point by the Northwest Territories defender. I didn't know who was shooting from the point, but certainly it was Sarah Fleming getting the stick and going right through the wickets of Rachel Dean. And Rachel Dean has done a great job of staying in the right spot at the right time, but nothing you can do about that one as it got deflected in the low slot, and that will be the game's first goal for Northwest Territories.
Landing, cross-ice pass, bid good. Unable to handle that pass cleanly. Puck picked up by Webster. Webster in over the blue line. She'll take a shot, and Weiss got a piece of it with her stick, deflecting that high above the net. Picking up the puck now is Snow, unable to do much with it, ends up losing it as she tries to take it in over the blue line. Newfoundland with possession again in their own zone. Over to Weist. Back up to the captain, Snow. Here comes Snow in over the blue line with some speed. Snow fires it, and that one just goes wide of the net. Puck in the corner, down low for Snow. She tries to walk it out in front, and able to knock the puck off of her stick there was Taylor Catcher. So good to see Catcher back out onto the ice. Looks like she's going to be okay from that collision we saw earlier. Battle ensuing here along the boards for the puck, and not coming loose. The officials decide to blow it down dead, so we get a stoppage here with 13:06 left in the second period.
Yeah, this second period has been all Northwest Territories. That's coming in to the period. It was 9-6 the shots on net, and all of a sudden Northwest Territories are leading 12-10. A 6-1 advantage in a period of number 2, and their 6 shots have led to 1 goal in the game's first goal in this one as they lead Newfoundland 1-0.
Elliott going back for the puck. Decides to put it around the boards. Dooley gets to it first. Back over to Clark. Dooley ends up collecting the puck once again. Up to Newhook. Up to Childs. Trying to come in over the blue line. Ends up getting her pocket picked by Vale. Vale. Cross-ice pass to her defensive partner, Deanne Wenham. Shot taken there, and a big save. Rebound, and nope. Looked like Jamie Clough wasn't sure where the puck was looking for it behind the net, but she had it right underneath her pad.
Yeah, big save that time by Jamie Clough, and it looks like Newfoundland is trying to do a little bit too much in the solo department. There was a teammate streaking in. Maybe the better option was to pass the puck in front, and it would have been a clear open cage that time for Newfoundland, but nonetheless the shot was taken, and another great save that time by Jamie Clough, her 11th of the game.
Another good stop there by Clough.
Yeah, that point shot by Carmen Elliott at the point was a good heavy shot by Elliott, but no bodies in front, and Clough saw it the whole way, and she was in the right spot positionally and was able to make another easy save, and she'll cover it up once again.
Newhook in to take the draw against Earl. Earl ends up winning it, but Newfoundland has possession in the offensive zone. Childs tries to get it over to Newhook, and Earl tries to center it out in front. Dooley with a shot. Oh, and another great kick save made by Clough. This game really could be 3 or 4-1 right now. Jamie Clough has been the all-star for the Northwest Territories, making another huge save right there.
Absolutely, that shot spinning around, I think it was number 11 of Newfoundland. That looked to be Brooklyn Childs who got that final shot, but a great left pad save by Clough once again, and she'll glove that one down, another save. And all of a sudden, the pressure by Newfoundland is mounting quickly, and Jamie Clough is able to stand her ground once again, as she has done throughout this game.
A couple of the bigger saves that I think we've seen so far have both come off of spinning and turning shots. So in order to make those types of saves, you really have to have like cat-like reflexes, and that's why Clough has been so solid here. Really quick reflexes, and that is a key characteristic if you want to be a quality goaltender in the sport of hockey.
Absolutely, and with those shots, you really don't know which way the shooter is going to go, whether she goes left, right, high, or low. And both times that we've seen those shots, Jamie Clough has been up to the task. And like you said, those cat-like reflexes are a major characteristic in a goaltender.
Northwest Territories able to clear the zone. Only got to about center ice though, but Clark puts it right back down, and it's going to go down for an icing. So we'll get a stoppage in play and bring it back down into the Newfoundland zone. 10:59 remaining here in the second period. Northwest Territories leading this one 1-0 thanks to Sarah Fleming. Good face-off win there. Vale with a shot from the point, steered into the corner. Unable to keep it in. Vale tries to send it into the Newfoundland zone. Clark ends up with it. And a pass intended for John, unable to get it on her stick though, so she'll go off for a change. Bidgood chasing in after it. Vale getting to it first. Bidgood centers it out in front. Shot by Weiss, and another great stop there made by Clough.
Clough, like you said, making another save, and that was a great positional save as she saw the whole way. Nobody in front of her, but it was another tough save as it was a turnover right in front, and the shot that time by Newfoundland was a great chance again for Newfoundland to get on the score sheet, but Clough once again is right there to make the stop.
Weiss may have been a little better off shooting that puck low and try and create a rebound. There was, I believe Bidgood was in and around the net. Maybe next time she'll try doing that as opposed to throwing it right into the crest of the netminder. We'll see what she does here on this attempt, coming in over the blue line. Bringing it in on our backhand, gets to her forehand, and she'll take a shot.
Jamie Clough has done a great job of limiting the rebounds for Newfoundland. Every single time it is just right into her crest of the jersey, like you said, Mike. And maybe Newfoundland has to consider just going off the pads, although she has done very well low on the net. She has given up a couple rebounds off of the pad, but every time it goes a little bit higher, she seems to cover the puck up and get the face-off. So try and create those rebounds if you're Newfoundland, and try and get somebody going to the back door and banging home that rebound, and maybe that will be how they get their game's first goal.
Well, we talked about reflexes being a really solid trait to have as a goaltender. Well, another solid trait to have is, and a shot here by McDonald. Another good shot thing to have is rebound control, which is something, once again, checks that box off.
And it's such an impressive trait to be having both of those at such a young age of 13 years old.
Lannon trying to get the puck out. McDonald trying to keep it in. And Newhook comes away with it. Here comes Newhook in over the blue line. She's got a little bit of space. She takes a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Dooley getting to it. Tries to put it around. Getting to it will be Childs. Tries to center it, but ends up going off the back of the net. Northwest Territory giving it away to Dooley. Dooley, she'll take a shot. It goes off a stick and wide of the net. Childs with it now. Up top to Lannon. She fires it, but not able to get much on that shot. Looks like it kind of went off the heel of her stick. And Childs not able to get a shot off here. So Northwest Territories do good to limit the scoring chances of Newfoundland as they try to preserve this one-goal lead here. Not sure why she was trying to cover that up. There was no Northwest Territories player even in the vicinity.
And I think the referees kind of allowed her to have a little bit of a longer whistle to allow her to lift her glove up and give it to her player.
Barrington sends it around the boards. Bidgood getting to it. Keeping it in. Bidgood tries to get it towards the net. Didn't quite make it there. Cleared away from danger. Pinching in now, here's Clark. She's got the puck on her backhand. Taking it for a big skate here. Dishes it off to her defensive partner, Barrington. Back over to the captain, Snow. Barrington keeps it in. Only momentarily, though, able to send it back down the ice there was Leonard.
And if you were wondering, no, it is not a Newfoundland power play. They have just been dominating in the Northwest Territories zone for the last little while. And all Northwest Territories can do is just try and dump the puck out, not really getting anything in the last minute or two. Newfoundland doing a great job of keeping the pressure on in the Northwest Territories zone.
Barrington sends the puck down around the boards. Bidgood going in after it. Leonard unable to get it out. Leonard tries to get it back up to her sister, Shondell Leonard. And puck not going anywhere, so we'll just get a quick whistle and we'll just drop the puck instead of trying to sit there and dig it out for another 20 minutes perhaps.
One thing that I've really been noticing is that Newfoundland is playing a little bit of in what I want to call hero ball. They want to all do it themselves. They want to be the person to get the game's first goal for their team. They really got to start passing the puck around. They have the pressure in the Northwest Territory zone. They just really want to take the shot themselves and get their names on the score sheet. But if they can pass the puck amongst themselves, open up a better shot, maybe that is going to be how they tie this game up.
Battle for the puck along the boards once again. Catcher coming away with it. Going down, taking away a shooting lane there was Elliott. Catcher trying to center it. Jenge doing a good job knocking the puck away as well. McDonald with the puck on her stick. Back up top, shot taken by Vale, blocked in front. Good block there by Hako. McDonald takes a shot, and Elliott able to clear that into the corner. McDonald kind of fans on that pass down low, and Elliott's able to send it down the ice. Playing it to the defenseman there, Wenham. Good stretch pass up to Catcher. Catcher feeding Wicks and unable to do much with that one. Clark got a good stick and separated her from the puck, and now we have a breakout here, kind of 3-on-2. Dooley takes a shot, ramps up a stick and goes high over the net. Childs tries to center it out in front, cleared away once again. Lannon over to Clark. Clark shot from the point and didn't quite make it there. Wicks, I believe, got in front of that one. Newfoundland doing a pretty good job here, making sure that they keep the puck deep into Northwest Territory zone. Newhook makes a nice move to get around. Newhook with a sharp rebound and covered it up real quick there was Clough.
Another great save that time by Clough, but Newhook doing a good job of keeping it low, as Mike, you and I said, and coming in for the rebound was another Newfoundland player, but the shot just not hard enough for Newhook to get enough of a rebound off of that one, and Clough will say thank you very much, and that'll go down as her 17th save of this one. A very solid performance so far by Jamie Clough.
Puck one back to Jenge. And Jenge giveaway here. Here comes Dakota Earl in on a breakaway. Dakota Earl coming in, backhand. Oh, a good stop. And just sitting on the line, I think. And Dean reached back to keep it out. And Dean keeps this one a one-goal game.
It looked like Northwest Territories were ready to go to the bench and do a flyby of celebrations. Hands were already up in the air, but Rachel Dean, a fantastic save, reaching back. A great opportunity that time by number 88, I should say, Dakota Earl, going forehand, backhand, glove side, but Rachel Dean is up to the challenge on that one and keeping this at a one-goal hockey game.
Clark gets it over to Bidgood. Bidgood tries to get it out by setting it up to Snow. Snow gives the puck away in her own zone, though. And Fleming kind of laid a bit of a body check there on Elliott. Looks like she's going to get away with it. Don't see any arms up from the referees. Coming in over the blue line is Clark. Clark drops it back for Snow. Snow gets her pocket picked by Fleming, and we're going to get a... there was a penalty on that body check.
You called it?
I called
and
it.
Then you
I didn't see the arm go up of the official, so I was just
a
kind
little
of
bit of a delay
huh.
penalty. Yeah.
And then the whistle went, and all of a sudden the official had the arm up. So maybe just, I don't know, went to go scratch his nose when I looked for him and didn't see the arm up there.
Now Newfoundland getting their first power play of this game. They will look to knot this game at 1 goal apiece. Newfoundland has had a lot of pressure in the Northwest Territory zone on 5-on-5, and so far Jamie Clough has been able to shut the door. Let's see if she can do it on the man advantage for Newfoundland, excuse me.
Good cross-ice pass there for Newhook, but unable to convert on the one-timer. Snow will try to look for Newhook again. She does. Newhook with a shot. Oh, and I think Clough got a piece of that with her blocker. Snow comes in. She takes a shot. Rebound. Clark shoots it, and that one goes wide. Clough down and out, an open cage for Clark, and just not able to get it on net. 1:22 remaining here in the power play. Northwest Territory still with a 1-0 lead.
I don't think Clark knew it was an open cage. She just wound up and shot it as hard as he possibly could, and maybe accuracy would have been a better thing to go for instead of power.
Elliott skates it around the net, drops it off for Newhook. Snow looking for that cross-ice pass, and John able to get a tip on net, but an easy stop there for Clough. Newhook tries to cross ice to Snow, and that gets redirected by a stick, but Snow still able to get to the puck. Over to Clark. Clark down for Newhook, tries to center it for Snow, but a good stick there by Vale to redirect it, but Jenge able to keep it in for Newfoundland. Jenge over to Clark. Clark fires it, and that one goes wide. Puck at the side of the net, banged at it a few times here is Newhook. She tries to center it out in front, and then eventually Dakota Earl able to send it all the way down. Newfoundland, they had the pressure down there for the entire power play almost. A minute 40 of it, at least.
Absolutely, and there was just nobody from Northwest Territories challenging the puck. As you see right now, there's nobody on the puck handler. They're just blocking the shooting lanes and being happy with that. Somebody's got to pressure that puck and make sure there's no lane going, and that will
Rebound
be another
there,
save.
And again, can't get it. May have went off of a skate. I believe Leonard kind of got in front of the puck there, but another couple of good stops by Clough.
She has really been on her game in this one. 21 saves now to Jamie Clough's name, and maybe one goal will be enough for Northwest Territories in this one.
Coming in once again and coming out for the poke check there. Getting it away from her was Dean. Dooley. Cross ice pass to Childs. Childs tries to get around Leonard, and she gets taken down. No penalty though, and here comes Webster. Webster coming in all alone. Webster with a shot, scores! A bad change for Lannon. Decides to try and do that cross-ice change as Webster was coming, ended up skating right past her, allowed her to come in all alone. Gets it right past Rachel Dean, and the captain makes this one 2-0 for the Northwest Territories.
Yeah, Mike, I was just about to say, it looked like there were some Newfoundland players looking to get away from Abby Webster as she was making her way on the near side boards. Way too much room for the captain of Northwest Territories, and that'll be a great goal for Northwest Territories in this one. And Rachel Dean was just hung out to dry on that chance by Newfoundland and her teammates. She made a good effort, got a little bit of it, but just not enough, and that one will squeak it right under her glove and go down as the second goal of the game, second for Northwest Territories, and first for the captain, Abby Webster.
And that was Southeast Placentia native Brooke Lannon. Good on her, ended up skating over to the goaltender and kind of said, my bad, that was a bad change on me, and a good class act there by her. Newhook gets it over to Snow, back to Newhook, back over to Snow. A little bit of give and go here between the two, and then eventually they're separated from the puck, but doesn't get it too deep, just out to about center ice, and Clark gets it. Elliott tries to feed Newhook, unable to get to it. Vale is the one picking off that pass, and then Vale falls down, but still able to get the puck down deep. Clark. Elliott around, kept in by Vale. Getting to it now, here is Snow in over the blue line. Snow back to Weiss. Weiss unable to connect on that pass. Out in front, Snow with a couple of whacks at it. Weiss with a whack at it too. Not too sure where it is, somewhere in that scrum, and eventually able to find it and hang on to it is Jamie Clough, making probably about 3 or 4 saves there in that scrum.
About 4 or 5 players are still on the ground for Northwest Territories. They're starting to make their way up. Jamie Clough just making her way up now. A great chance that time by Newfoundland and Labrador as they were just jamming away at that puck, but Clough right there once again. She'll get a pat on the back from her teammates that time. Number 20 giving her a pat on the back, Emily Carroll. And Jamie Clough has really been up to the challenge in this one. 23 saves for Jamie Clough, and every single time making it look easy. And she will certainly be happy with how she's played in the first 40 minutes in this one.
After hearing the goal horn, or the goal song for Newfoundland 15 times yesterday, yet to hear it today through 40 minutes. And Northwest Territories, 2 goals One coming from Sarah Fleming, the other coming from the captain, Abby Webster, and that's where we stand after two periods of play.
Yeah, it's a very solid period for Northwest Territories, but Newfoundland actually played a very solid period too. They just ran into a very hot goaltender in Jamie Clough, and I really do think, I said that after the first intermission as well, or after the first period, that I think Newfoundland is really underestimating the Northwest Territories in this game, so I wonder if there's another level that they're going to bring in period number 3. They are down by 2 goals, and let's see if they can catch up in period number 3.
Yep, 20 more minutes to go here in this one, and we'll be right back for the third period here at the 2019 Canada Winter Games. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third period. This one between the Northwest Territories and Newfoundland. We got a couple of goals from the Northwest Territories. Goals number 1 and 2 on the tournament for them, scored by Abby Webster. Abby Webster who had the second one. The first one scored by Sarah Fleming. And that's where we stand after 40 minutes. We'll see what the following 20 minutes, the third period has in store for us.
Yeah, it was a really good period for both teams, and Northwest Territories obviously in the aspect of they got some goal scoring and some support for their unbelievable goaltender so far, Jamie Clough, who has made 24 saves in this one already and really stymied the Newfoundland attack, although another shot, another save that time by Jamie Clough. And Newfoundland, on the other hand, they had a really good amount of pressure inside the Northwest Territory zone. They just were not able to get the pass, and another chance now for Newfoundland.
Not able to get it.
Not able to get it. So we'll see if Newfoundland can keep that attack going and maybe string a couple passes together. I think that they really do want to do it on their own. I think that they got to use each other to try and get past this extremely hot goaltender, I'm going to say, in Jamie Clough, who has made a lot of saves and a lot of good saves in this one. And really, we've talked about those reflexes as being a big factor for this one in Jamie Clough, and as well as the rebound control, not really allowing any second chance opportunities for Newfoundland.
Newhook in to take the draw against Earl. Newhook winning it back to Barrington. Cross ice to Clark. She's able to get it down low. Dooley gets to it first. Back up to Newhook, and she kind of sends it on net. Ends up going off the side of the cage. Maybe Clough got a leg on it. The shot counters think she did, as they gave her another save, bringing that up to 27 in the game. Newhook tries to get it up to Barrington. She will. Newhook leaves it, lets it go around for Childs. Centering pass back up top to Barrington. Barrington with a shot right into the chest, and actually did allow a quick rebound for a second, but able to fall on it and get the whistle.
Yeah, rare. I guess I'm going to say a rare lapse that time by Jamie Clough, but she was quickly able to regain her possession of that and quickly freeze that for a whistle. Now the face will be to her right, just in front of her in the Northwest Territories. And Northwest Territories not able to muster any offense so far in the early stages of period number 3. A quick shot that time off the face-off that time by number 14 of Newfoundland. That was Kendra John.
Cahill centers it out in front for Smith, and a good job there. Bolger tying up the stick of Smith, not allowing her to get a stick on it and try and redirect it into the back of the net. 18:30 to go here in the third period. Northwest Territories enjoying themselves a 2-0 lead. And just an update on the game that's going on over at our downtown arena between UConn and PEI. Not much better for UConn against PEI either. Down 8-0, just about to start the third period there. McDonald trying to get it in down deep. Jenge goes and gets to it for Newfoundland. Around for Lannon. Lannon able to get it up to Cahill. Cahill up to John, and John's going to send it in deep. Smith will chase in after it. Ooh, and took a weird bounce behind the net, but good back check there by the defenseman, Emily Carroll, to take Smith away from that puck. And Weiss gets the turnover. In comes Weiss in over the blue line. She's got a little bit of space. She'll take a shot, and an easy glove save there made by Clough.
Yeah, Clough making it look like nothing happened. It just kind of landed in her glove, but another good save, another positional save that time by Jamie Clough. And Newfoundland just has no answer for the Northwest Territories netminder. I mentioned how they really have to string some passes together and just a one-man zone entry that time for Newfoundland, and an easy glove save that time by Jamie Clough.
Bidgood tries to get it back over to Weiss. She gets separated from the puck. Coming away with it from the scrum was Wicks. But ending up back with the puck again is the captain. Snow takes a shot, blocked in front. That shot goes off the side of the net for half a second. I thought maybe it went into the netting, but goes off the side, and still remains a 2-0 score. Bidgood takes a shot, blocked in front. Solid block there by Mackenzie McDonald. And here comes Vale. She'll cross in over center ice and dump it in. Looks like she's going to come off for a change, though, after doing so. Getting to it first, though, is Dakota Earl. Centered out in front. Another goal. Great play there, and another great shot by Abby Webster, and she has her team up 3-0.
A great play that time by Dakota Earl on the half wall in the Newfoundland zone, quickly spotting her teammate Abby Webster right on the tape, and in the high slot that time by Abby Webster, and she fires that low to the glove side on Rachel Dean, and she cannot handle that, and Abby Webster gets her second of the game, making it a 3-0 Northwest Territories lead.
We got to make sure that we give some credit there to Kaya Vale, though, dumped the puck in and allowed that play to happen. Just quickly did a dump and then went off for a change. We'll see if she ends up getting the plus on there, as she may have been technically on the bench once that goal finally went into the net, but she certainly is the catalyst that started off that play.
Absolutely, and if she gets the plus or not, I'm sure she's happy that Northwest Territories has that 3-goal cushion.
Regardless, you'll still get the secondary assist on it and get credited in the scorebooks. And that one goes down for an icing call, so we'll bring the play right back into the Northwest Territories end. Newfoundland down 3-0. They're hoping to get some sort of offense going. Scored 15 yesterday, unable to find the score sheet today. In to take the draw now is Senior, and Senior, one of the goal scorers who had a hat trick yesterday in that game against UConn. She's been quite silent so far tonight, though. Senior with the puck in behind the net. Tries a centering pass. Barrington takes a shot. Webster gets in front of it. Another shot from the point that doesn't make it through. Fleming with the stop now. Picking up the loose change, though. Coming around is Childs. Or I believe it's Hawko, actually. Webster tries to get it down. Barrington taking a little bit of leap off the ice to bat it down with her hand, but that's going to be called a hand pass. So we'll get a stoppage and bring the puck back into the Newfoundland zone, or the neutral zone, I suppose.
Yeah, it'll be a face-off just outside of the Northwest Territory zone, and Newfoundland and Labrador, they have to take these in small segments. They have 50 minutes left in this game, but just slowly keep the pressure on that Northwest Territory zone. There's still lots of time left on the clock for them to get a couple more goals, and maybe even a power play will help them out. They got to try and draw that penalty or deep and just get in the zone. They've done a really good job of keeping the pressure on. They just got to string some passes together and get some more shots and good shooting lanes on that Northwest Territories netminder.
Picking up the puck, coming away with it now is Kathy Senior, or sorry, it's Abigail Newhook. Newhook has the puck in the corner. Dooley asking for the pass. Ends up setting it up to Lannon. Lannon with a shot blocked in front again by Vale. Seem to be saying that word quite a bit here. Blocked in front. Really, Northwest Territories doing an amazing job getting into the shooting lanes. Yeah, and it really has helped out their netminder. Of course, Jamie Clough has made a bunch of great saves, 30 of them to be exact, but a lot of shooting attempts by Newfoundland and Labrador have been blocked, and that's really taken a little bit of the pressure off of Jamie Clough, and she can just makes the save she has to make, and her team will block every single shot in front. It seems to be, like you said, you say that word so many times, but it is true. There's got to be over 50 attempts by Newfoundland and Labrador to only 30 on target. Puck down low. Wicks picks it up in the corner. Over for Leonard. Leonard backhands it down low again for Wicks. Wicks, she takes a shot on goal, and that goes through the crease. Another shot taken, rebound out in front. Leonard with a shot. Oh, and a great stop made there. Just kicking out the toe. Rachel Dean keeping this one just a 3-goal deficit. Coming down the other way is Weiss, and not able to get it through traffic as that one was blocked in front once again. Rachel Dean making an enormous save on the shot that time by, I believe it was Leonard who got the stick on that one, and as she was going towards her left, had to quickly stick out her leg towards her right, and a great reactionary save that time by Rachel Dean. Rachel Dean really looking like Jamie Clough out there. Barrington falling down, still able to get the puck though, tries to get it over to Snow. Coming away with it. Crosses in over center and over the blue line. She's got Bidgood going to the net, but unable to stick handle past the Northwest Territories defender. Barrington takes a shot. It goes wide of the net. Snow picks it up behind the net, tries the centering pass once again. Goes off his skating behind the net. Snow back up for Barrington. She'll shoot it down low, picking that one up now. John, she takes a shot, and it goes off his stick and goes into the corner. Puck picked up here by Vale. Fleming gets separated from the puck. Clark ends up with it. Back over to Barrington. plays it up the boards, tries to get it to John, and it kind of deflects off a stick and ends up into the bench of the Northwest Territories. 12:50 to go here. Northwest Territories enjoying a 3-0 lead here in their second game here at the Canada Winter Games tournament.
Yeah, Newfoundland had a couple of opportunities just the last minute or so in the Northwest Territory, and just a couple of missed passes on that. The just final passes just are not on the tape, and that is really what is hindering them in this game so far. They are going for that backdoor pass, and what really is a great opportunity for them to score every time, but just a little bit in front of the player, just a little bit behind the player, and it's just not ending up in the back of the net.
Puck picked up here now, coming in over the line and gets separated from it though. And looks like that's going to be an offsides call. Certainly a close one, though.
Yeah, just a little bit in front of that. I think it was number 13 of Northwest Territories, Regan Balger, was just a little bit in front of that play. And she was looking to go in alone and on that right side, but just offside, and we'll have a face-off.
Puck won back by the Northwest Territories, but Dooley ends up with possession. Tries to get over to Childs. Childs can't cleanly turn around with it, and Vale ends up with it. Gets it out to about center ice. Jenge receives the puck back from her partner. Gets it back up to Dooley. And Newfoundland will start with the breakout. Unable to connect on that pass to Childs. Newhook loses handle of it as well. Getting it now is Leonard. Wicks battling for the puck now. Newhook takes down Leonard. Puck ends up on the stick of Childs. And that's going to be offsides here. And the bench from Northwest Territories really yelling that was offsides. It was a little bit of a late whistle there.
And that would have been a great opportunity for Newfoundland, as number 15 of Newfoundland, that was Abigail Newhook, was alone in the slot, but of course it was offside. And like you said, Northwest Territories would have been livid after that call if the referee had not blown the whistle, and it was a little delayed. But nonetheless, it was offside, and we got the face-off.
Going back for the puck now is Elliott. 11:32 remaining here in this one. Northwest Territories with a 3-goal lead. Elliott around the boards for Hocko. Hocko had a goal last night. Maybe looking to get the scoring going here for Newfoundland tonight. Clark loses handle of it. Hocko being chased down. She'll get to it first. Able to get it up to Senior. Bessie tries to tip it in. Doesn't get too far, though. He ends up getting picked off by Bolger. And Webster will send it in. Clark trying to get it back to Bessie. Puck ends up deep in the zone, and we're going to get an icing call here. So we'll bring the play right back, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Clough.
Northwest Territories more than happy of just clearing the Northwest Territories zone and burning another 10 or 15 seconds off the clock every time that they have the puck. Of course, Newfoundland doesn't have the puck, and that's important for them as they are looking to get this game as quickly over as they possibly can, just burn as much time as they possibly can off of that clock, and they're doing a great job of that almost halfway through period number 3, and Newfoundland still looking for goal number 1.
Puck sent down the ice. Jenge gets to it first for Newfoundland. Loose puck picked up now here by the defenseman Barrington. She'll take a shot on net. Rebound comes out, but unable to get a shot on that. Ends up getting her stick tied up. Keeping it in, though, is Jenge. Jenge, giveaway here to McDonald. Here comes McDonald. McDonald tries to get it up to Catcher, and Barrington gets in the way of her. Catcher tries a centering pass, ends up going off the back of the net. Jens tries to get it up to Weiss. She does. Weiss finding Dooley. Here comes Dooley in over the blue line. Dooley takes a shot, flash to the leather there. Once again, Jamie Clough.
Yeah, good shooting lane, wide open that time, so Jamie Clough could easily read that one, but another glove save that time by Jamie Clough, and it seems like we're saying every single time that she's just going to freeze that puck, and another face-off towards her right, doing a great job of limiting the rebounds, although there was nobody there for Newfoundland to get on the back door, but nonetheless a good, solid effort by Jamie Clough once again.
A couple of good chances there for Newfoundland. And unable to convert, though, sends it right back out in front for Dooley. And finally, Newfoundland able to get one past Clough. A flurry of chances, and then the puck ended up on the stick of Childs, and she fires it into the back of the net, breaking the shutout of Jamie Clough. It's now a 2-goal hockey game, 9:37 remaining. Newfoundland not out of this one yet.
Yeah, Jamie Clough just made a flurry of saves, and unfortunately she could not make the 5th of the 5 shots attempts, as it was right on the stick of Childs. And an easy goal that time by Childs, as she'll just put that in the empty cage. But Jamie Clough making an enormous amount of saves on that one, as she was on the ground and had to try and lunge with that. She could not get her left pad on that. And Newfoundland now down within 2, so there is still a lot of hockey left to play, and Newfoundland not out of it yet.
I forgot how much I loved their goal song until I heard it again. Ordinary Day, it's a great song.
You heard it a lot yesterday.
I did, and I missed it. I missed it. I didn't realize how much I missed it until right there where I heard it again. Let's see if we can hear it again in the final 9:13 of this one. Landon in around the boards for Snow. She's got it down in deep. Snow drops it off for Clark. Clark down low. Newhook tries a centering pass. Knocked away by the defender. Centered out in front again, and loose puck in the net, and not able to put it away was Newhook. It's loose once again, and making a good stop there was Clough. Newhook had a wide open net and just put it wide a moment ago. Landon takes a shot. That one redirects wide. Newhook with it behind the net, tries a centering pass. Snow plays it off the boards. Getting to it was Webster, not able to clear it. Kept in by Clark. Puck in the corner for Snow. She finds Smith, John, and a great glove stop there by Clough getting the whistle.
Jamie Clough had to endure another minute and a half of pressure within her zone, and it's so tiring as a goaltender to always be on your knees and always have to wonder where the puck is, and knowing that it's very close to you. There was a lot of times where I don't think Jamie Clough knew where the puck was. She knew it was in front of her, but she had to get her body in front, and Newfoundland and Labrador just could not put that in. There were a couple of chances where it looked like they had maybe an empty cage, but Clough was right there once again.
Clark with it at the point. She takes a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Weist getting to it first. Tries to put it around the boards for Snow. Back to Weist. Unable to handle it, though. And Northwest Territories finally able to get it out of their own zone. Barrington. Pass up to Dooley. Tips it over to Weist. Weist, she's got John going to the net. Weist shoots it, and a stop, and looks like she's going to go to the box. Gave that little poke to the netminder, looking for a rebound perhaps, but after the whistle, referee's not liking that, sending her to the box for 2, and down by 2 with 7:45 to go. That's not what you want to do for your team.
No, absolutely not. Isabella Weist, certainly a shoot-first player. She wants to be the person to get her name on the score sheet, and she tries to shoot that time. It looked like the backdoor pass was available, decided to take the shot, and again, that last-second poke, and that'll send her to the box for 2 or less. Northwest Territories hoping to capitalize on this power play.
Yeah, you mentioned Weist being a goal scorer. Had a pair of goals yesterday in the victory over UConn. Scoreless so far here in the second game, and currently sitting in the box. Newhook with a wraparound attempt, shorthanded. Puck comes over to Dooley. Picking up the loose change behind the net. Here's Vale. Vale up to Webster. Webster, backhand pass, connects with Fleming. And Fleming loses it, but Vale able to get it back for her team. Webster with it now. Webster finding her and not able to get a shot off there, or got the shot up, but got too much of it was Earl, and it went high and over the net, and Newfoundland able to clear it down the ice.
Yeah, that was only the really high-quality chance this time so far by Northwest Territories. Newfoundland doing a good job of getting the puck and clearing it deep and getting the line change. Northwest Territories just about time on the clock, about halfway done this power play. See if they can get something going. But Newfoundland is just always on them. Really high pressure so far by Newfoundland.
Vale taken down there by Childs. No penalty on the play. Childs picks up the puck behind the net. McDonald able to separate her from the puck. Hart around the boards. Vale with it once again. Assessing what she wants to do with it. Ends up giving it up to Wicks. unable to connect on that pass for Hart, and Clark sends it right back into the zone, killing off some more precious time. 22 seconds to go here in the 5-on-4. And that pass intended for Wicks. Not sure it's going to have enough for an icing. It doesn't. And maybe getting away with a too many men call there as the puck went towards the bench as we had a bunch of players starting to come off and on for Northwest Territories. But no penalty there, and we're back to 5-on-5. Elliott tries to get it to Dooley, but unable to connect on that pass. Webster with it. Loses it. Clark keeps it in at the point. Webster trying to get it out. Can't. Newhook walks out in front of the net. Shoots. Oh, what a good blocker save. Maybe Clough got the stick on it.
Another big save that time by Jamie Clough. When we said those reactions is a major factor in a good goaltender, she certainly has had that all day, as that shot in the low slot right in front. And Jamie Clough got the waffle board on that one and steered to the side.
Elliott not able to keep it in. Here comes Catcher. Catcher 2-on-1. Catcher tries to feed her man, but Barrington getting into passing lanes and cutting off that chance. And it looks like Barrington actually is going to get a penalty here. Yep, giving her 2 minutes for cross-checking. So Newfoundland down by 2. Going to have to kill off another 2-minute penalty.
And Newfoundland did a really good job on the shorthanded opportunity last time. Northwest Territories not really having anything going on that power play. This would certainly be the icing on the cake if Northwest Territories was able to capitalize on this one. Let's see if they can get one more and really finish this game off. Newfoundland has to do another long penalty kill on this one, as they will need to get more skaters on the ice and less, as they are down by 2 goals late in this one.
Childs tries to get it out, and it gets tipped. And here comes Captain Snow. Snow trying to work out in front. Snow tries to tuck it in, loose out in front, and cleared away by Vale. A good chance for Snow, short-handed, but unable to convert on it, and it still remains a 3-1 hockey game. Northwest Territories leading by 2. Looking for a third goal here, and McDonald can't fire on that one. Tries a centering pass. Childs gets it out of the zone. Back up for Snow. Snow in over the blue line. She takes a shot, ends up going off the skate and wide of the net. Childs dumps it down in deep. She'll go off for a change, get some fresh legs out there on the penalty kill. Newhook coming out, as is Dooley. Bolger has to stop and rethink things. She ends up giving it up to Webster. Webster give away to Newhook there, and Newhook just unable to corral it quick enough to convert, and maybe would have had a good chance to come in on the goaltender all alone. Dooley doing some good work down low on the penalty kill. Giveaway there at center ice. Back up to Newhook. And Newhook takes a bit of a spill. Earl picks up the puck in her own end. Just 28 seconds left in the man advantage for Northwest Territories. Kind of seems like Northwest Territories is trying to kill a penalty as opposed to being on the power play. Yeah,
there's just no real flow from the Northwest Territories attack of the last 4 or 5 minutes, even dating back to even the last power play that Northwest Territories had, just coming into the zone casually and even not even coming into the zone, trying to exit their own zone. And it seems like a little too casual for Northwest Territories, trying to sleep on this lead that they've gotten through the power play, that they've gotten one power play goal and just really nothing going, as we're now back to 5-on-5 hockey. Newfoundland, I should say, really has to get something going in the next 45 seconds or so if they want to get any chance. They're in the pull the goalie area right now, and we'll see if Rachel Dean will be heading to the bench anytime soon for Newfoundland.
Yeah, we'll certainly be keeping an eye on Dean as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the third period in this one. Newfoundland down by 2. And that puck comes all the way back down in the Newfoundland zone. Weiss chasing in after it, as is Catcher. Catcher getting to it first. Catcher tries to walk out in front and loses handle of the puck. Shot comes in from the point, blocked and hit away there by Clark. Webster takes a shot, goes off the side of the net. Picking it up along the sideboards now. And tipping it down the ice is Weiss. She's going to go off for a change on the tail end of a shift there. Minute 49 remaining here. I would imagine that Northwest Territories would look to add an insurance marker. Newfoundland going to try and get it deep into the Northwest Territories zone so that they can bring out Rachel Dean. Obviously, not going to bring her out when the puck's heading down in your own zone.
Yeah, watch for Rachel Dean to be headed towards the bench right around now, and she's not even looking at the bench, as it looks like she's quite content of staying in her own goal mouth. But
well, it's her coaches aren't even looking at her, so maybe they're just not going to take her out. Although with a whistle here, you'd have to think that this is the time to do it, and yes, it does look like it. If I was Newfoundland, I would probably call a timeout right now.
Yeah, just talk things over. I'm sure they have a couple plays in mind that they want to run at this time. They have the man advantage, so act as if this is a power play. Although, of course, Northwest Territories is not able to just clear the zone. Of course, that will be an icing call. So there is that advantage, but Newfoundland has the extra skater on, and let's see if they can make this work and tie this game up. They only have about 80 seconds, 70 seconds, I should say now, to tie this one up.
Elliott not able to connect on that pass. Puck taken away by catcher. Can't get it out, though. It's kept in at the point by Jenge. Back down low. Childs already with one, looking for two. Can't do it. Good stop there made by the netminder. Puck sent all the way down the ice, and it's going to be an icing call. So 47.7 seconds left. Now do you call up a timeout and try and set something up and get that first goal, get the momentum going, and then try and convert off of that?
Mike, I really think that they missed their opportunity when they didn't call the timeout at the minute 13 mark. And now 47 seconds left. The time is certainly not their friend, as that's going to go towards the empty net.
There it is. So doesn't really matter anyways, as the Northwest Territories able to win the draw and then sends it all the way down the ice. And it looks like that one's going to be a goal, but for Regan Bulger. And the Northwest Territories now up 4-1, looking to win their first game here at the Canada Winter Games.
Yeah, big goal that time by Regan Bulger, who actually is playing hockey at the United States High School Hockey League. She plays in Minnesota, not very close to her home province of Northwest Territories. So one of the lone players on this Northwest Territories team who does not reside in Northwest Territories, of course, is able to play for Northwest Territories. That is her birthplace, but playing in Minnesota, and a skilled hockey player that is Regan Bulger, who got that fourth goal for Northwest Territories and the icing on the cake in this one.
Puck centered out in front, nobody there to get a piece of it. Snow loses handle of it, and Webster ends up with the puck. Just 13 seconds left. Northwest Territories still going to try and score a goal here, though. And Clark gets taken into the boards, and with 4 seconds left, we're going to get a penalty here, and we'll get a quick 4-second power play. Maybe they can try and save face with another quick goal here on the power play and make it more of a respectable margin.
Of course, goal differential does matter in these preliminary rounds as well. So it does matter in the placing, because the top teams in the group will actually do a crossover with the bottom teams in the tougher groups. We're going to say both A and B. This is Group C of the, we're going to say, lower tier women's hockey teams. And 4-1 the score, but yeah, they need a quick one, and the Northwest Territories is going to win that draw, and that's going to end it in this game. 4-1 the final.
Yep, and a good outing here by Northwest Territories. After being shut out yesterday to PEI, comes out and earns themselves a big win. And you see it right there. Everyone's super stoked about it. A big hugs for the goaltender, because she really was the story of this one, Jamie Clough. What an outstanding day for her. 42 saves on the night.
Yeah, an amazing save by Jamie Clough, and the big thing was her rebound control, not really allowing any backdoor plays to Newfoundland, who had plenty of shots and just could not get any of the second chance opportunities because Jamie Clough was on her game. And of course, Rachel Dean did play a very solid game, making 18 saves and a couple really good ones. But Rachel Dean, unfortunately, on the losing end of this one, Northwest Territories has to be happy in this one, as they came in coming off of a loss, in Newfoundland high off of a massive win over Yukon, 15-1. And like you said, Northwest Territories getting shut out by Prince Edward Island. And now it looks to be these two teams are obviously matched up. Prince Edward Island will go to 2-0 as they are nearing the end of their game, a blowout against Yukon. Yukon will go to 0-2, who will play Northwest Territories tomorrow, and that will be at the downtown arena, I believe. Northwest Territories and Yukon, and Prince Edward Island will play Newfoundland here at Centrium.
Yep, and that's going to do it for us here on this broadcast. Just a reminder for the rest of the games coming up tonight here at the Canada Games. New Brunswick against Saskatchewan and BC against Ontario. Those games going on at 4 o'clock. I'll be bringing to you the BC and Ontario game along with Zach. And then Manitoba, Quebec down at the Downtown Arena at 7:30. And then TSN has the broadcast between Nova Scotia and Alberta. That one coming down at 7:30 Mountain Time as well. But that's to do it for this one. A final score of 4-1. Northwest Territories earning their first win here at the 2019 Canada Winter Games.